like Mr. Chandrasekhar ji to take it further, because this minor metals, I would say it is not minor, they are beyond base metals. So I think Chandrasekhar ji will take it further.
No, thank you very much, Veena. Absolutely, truly appreciate what Atul mentioned. We took us through the details of these metals. I completely agree. We need to focus as India, as a nation. We need to focus. I was interviewed by 80 Now day before yesterday, I think. On critical minerals and minor metals. How can India benefit from the tariff war between the US and China? Because China has imposed, as I said in my presentation, a lot of restrictions on all this. They need license, etc., etc. Therefore, when I researched, I found and I spoke on television saying, I think we must start now investing in these critical minerals, not only just to meet the US demand or world demand, but we ourselves will need all these critical minerals for our own energy transition efforts, our own solar panels, electric vehicles, space research, defense, etc., etc. And then therefore, I found there is a lot of the list, the critical minerals list of India and the critical minerals list of the US. It actually overlaps, and there is a lot common. In our own country, we have a list of 30 critical minerals, including, of course, lithium, cobalt, gallium, copper, tin, nickel, silicon, phosphorus, potash, वो लंबा 30 item का list है. And we are trying to increase the production of some of these minerals like lithium and cobalt, but a lot more work needs to be done. A lot more investment needs to go into this, primarily to meet our own demand. But in the short run, if there is an export demand and we are able to get a good price, I think we should also explore the export market. As Atul said, yes, we learn foreign exchange, and we will become a part of the global supply chain, which is very, very important. So some of those 4 or 5, 6 metals that I looked at, for example, bauxite. We actually don't treat bauxite as a critical raw material because we have a very rich source of bauxite from which you make alumina, then you make aluminium. But aluminium is now increasingly being used to replace copper. For example, it's called lightweighting the vehicles. When you want to reduce the weight of the vehicles, you replace copper with aluminium, which is a much lighter material. And also, for example, in solar energy technology, solar panels, etc. Therefore, we have very rich reserves of bauxite. I think we are world's 4th or 5th largest producer. Therefore, we need to explore this. Then you have chromite. Again, we are probably the 3rd largest chromite producer in the world. And chromium, which is derived from chromite, is essential in producing stainless steel and several other alloys, which are crucial for industrial application and defense application in particular, which is very important. Then we have copper. We also have copper reserves. Of course, we are currently net importers of copper for various reasons. We have spoken about that in the past also. But the US lists copper as a critical mineral. Okay, and therefore copper is increasingly used in clean energy technology, energy storage, electronics, etc. Therefore, we should now be actively exploring and investing in production of copper, which actually brings me to a very sad story of Sterlite in Tuticorin, which has a 4 lakh ton annual capacity. Refined copper production, it's closed for probably 10 years or so, which is a national waste. Somewhere the central government and state government must work together to restart that production, whatever be the difficulty, because it's a national waste and it's a national asset that we need to use. Then therefore you have bauxite, you have chromite, you have copper, you have graphite. Again, we are a big producer. It's a critical mineral, particularly for lithium-ion batteries that's used in electric vehicles and energy storage. Then you have manganese. Again, it's necessary for steel making and some battery technologies also. Then you have titanium, which is used in aerospace industry, defense industry, because I'm told it has a very high strength to weight ratio. And we have enough reserves of titanium bearing minerals like ilmenite, etc. And mica. Again, we have mica large reserves. It's used in electrical and electronic applications. So these are opportunities where I think the government must now come out with a very clear policy for attracting investment. And I'm sure private sector will take up this investment opportunity. Because our list overlaps with the list of the United States, that makes India a potentially important partner for the US. I think that's a message that must go. We may not be able to satisfy the entire needs of the US. After all, China has been supplying and China is a dominant player. But at least let us start exploring these minor metals, as Atul very, very rightly said. And we will need them in our own country. And whenever there's an opportunity, we should also be able to export. But while we invest in all this, we must bear in mind the environmental aspect of it, environmental concern, without compromising on the environmental aspects of production of this. We should have a stable, long-term, predictable policy for attracting these investments. I think I want to stop here. But Atul, thank you very much. Very interesting. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chandrashekhar ji. Now coming to our engaging audience, we'll give them 5 minutes. If at least few questions we can take, you can please put it on the chat. And beyond that, excuse us, we will definitely answer all the questions either on YouTube or on the email. Do we have any questions? I'm so happy that our presentations and deliberations were so crystal clear that it leaves no space for anybody to answer. And these topics are such, it can go on and on. So thank you all for being such an attentive and engaging audience. Your presence here today is greatly appreciated. In closing, I extend my sincere thanks to each and every one of you for gracing this occasion with your presence. I hope that our path will continue to cross and that together we can achieve even greater heights. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. And any queries which we have not been able to take, and now it has come, so we shall be taking it. And I would like that give us suggestions whether the weekday is better or Saturday is better for participation. As we see, there are 25 registrations which are registered and they have not been able to join. So we, in any case, they're not deprived of the content. We shall be uploading on the YouTube, and just we would look forward to your suggestions. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Pugja.
God bless you all. Take care and keep supporting Metal Trend. We'll come back to you from time to time with knowledge-intensive activities, seminars, conferences, webinars, etc. Thank you, Beena, for all these initiatives.
Thank you, Chandrashekhar ji. Thank you, Atul ji. It was very lovely, Chandrashekhar ji. All the attendees, we are very happy that you have been till the end. And of course,
thank you, Beena ji, for
we have extended for some time.
For everyone.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the agency who could give us extra half an hour so that we could take up all the details.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was a very good session. I loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. And we look forward to having you again for the next month webinar.